Alright, this setup we're going to be using is MAP gas. I got this little torch off Amazon. I'll put a link down below. It is hotter than a propane tank, but obviously not hotter than oxyacetylene or anything with oxygen on it. So we're going to go ahead and heat up the surrounding area. Go ahead and dip the rod in there. We're not using any braze, so we're just going to go ahead and heat it up, and I'll show you guys how this thing works. The audio was really bad. It just kept picking up the torch, so I'm going to do a voiceover. What we're going to do here is just heat up the surrounding material, the surrounding area. What you don't want to do is just dip the rod in there and then hold the flame to it so that the flame melts the rod, because then you're not going to get a good connection. It's not going to fuse and penetrate correctly. So just heat up the surrounding area. You can see me testing it here. We're waiting on the metal to get hot enough to melt the rod itself. Right there, you can see that it's actually hot enough. It's melting, it's fusing, everything's working correctly. I just work my flame around there. So keep it moving at the same time. You don't want to sit in one spot. It is aluminum, so it's going to heat up really quickly. Go ahead and just put a nice layer down. I'll heat it up for a little bit, make sure it sets in there really nice, and then I'll walk away. That's all we're going to do. Here's another angle. What you'll want to do is grind the metal. You don't want to try and put this down over any paint or anything. You want good, clean contact. As you can see, I'm just putting that filler rod right into the middle of that pool, heating it up, moving out of the way, going down to the next one. You can see those little pieces that are on fire. That's old silicone that I didn't get out of the way. I did grind that down so it made good contact. And you'll see I'll slow this down. Just nice, one fluid motion. Put that rod in there. Make sure you're working that heat around and around. You don't want to keep it sitting. And then push that filler rod down into that material to make sure you're getting a good braze all the way around. That's pretty much it. It doesn't have to look pretty or fancy. You can see here I had a big glob on there, so I'm just going in and flicking it off out of my way while it's still hot, using that torch to keep that aluminum liquid, and then I will just push it off out of my way to make it a little bit easier when I go behind to grind everything up. So I want to show you one last thing. If you have old, thin, or corroded aluminum and you start putting this heat to it, it's going to completely blow out. I have a video in my channel that shows you exactly how to fix that, but you're basically going to have to cut it out and then put in a brand new aluminum plate. So I hope this helped. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you got any comments, leave them down below, and check out the channel for other videos. Thanks.